When I first started the module, I knew I wanted to try lots of different styles of photography, such as teaching and even some collaborative work. I emailed lots of magazines in the hope of some experience in a real company. However, most of the work experience places were already taken, or sadly I heard no reply. I was contacted directly by a second-year design student who needed a photographer at really short notice to photograph her final design pieces. I was contacted on the Monday, and the shoot was organised for the Thursday afternoon. This short amount of time to plan the photo shoot really meant that I had to organise quickly and get stuff together a lot faster than I would for my own shoot, and this really helped me realise that in the future I could plan a shoot on such short notice as well. This was the first collaborative project with a design student I'd ever taken part in, and was eager to make connections and to take photographs of someone else rather than just myself. By asking for photographs and examples of the clothes, it meant that in the short time I had, I could prepare myself for what to expect on the day of the shoot. I realised that by planning ahead in regards to the colours of the clothes and what the model was going to look like, I could plan how to organise the studio ahead of time. I also learned to allow myself time to set the lights up well before the model arrived, so that I could have as much time with them as possible. The shoot was quite long, as I discovered on the day it wasn't just one girl that wanted her designs photographed, but two. This meant that I had to be resourceful and spread my time in the studio evenly so that I had time for the unexpected items. I also then discovered that the photographs of the clothes I had been sent by the design student were completely different to those that she had brought with her. This meant the lighting I had prepared for had to be changed to adapt the lighter colour clothes that they had brought instead. For me, I learnt that taking photographs of someone else, particularly someone who doesn't really know what they want, can be quite difficult. The shoot helped me think on my feet with last-minute changes, and also made me think about how to put more focus on the clothes rather than the model like I would in my own shoots. The collaborative shoot really helped in getting myself known, especially within the fashion department, as this has since led into further work for the Coventry final year fashion degree show. I also took the opportunity to assist with a third-year photo shoot at Combe Abbey. Having done previous fashion shoots myself, I felt confident that I could learn something new. However, having never done an outside fashion shoot before, I found that I learned a lot more about outdoor lighting such as flash guns and reflectors. I also discovered that assisting a photographer was a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and that I could help with things that I'm not used to doing on my own photo shoot to make it easier for the photographer. This has taught me that even though I might not be used to working as a team, when it comes to having helpers, it can make the whole experience a lot easier. I didn't feel, however, that everyone was prepared on the shoot, and this made me realise that when working with a model whom you haven't worked with before, that it is vital that you have everything ready and planned so that the whole time you have together can run smoothly. I also applied for work experience at my old college. Throughout my time at Stratford, I was able to help some of the students with their final major project photo shoots, and how they may consider presenting their work at their exhibition. Whilst helping the students in the studio, I learnt how to sometimes stand back and let them work, but also give my advice when they needed it the most. As I've never worked with college students before, I was intrigued to see how much knowledge they had in regards to other photographers. And I learnt that since my time at university, I've become a lot more educated than I realised in regards to my research. Whilst there, I also had to give a presentation about my time at university so far, what kind of work we created and who we worked with, and the teachers as well. And this really helped me with my confidence in public speaking, as I'm not the best at presentations. The local trust in the village that I live in contacted me to photograph the new arboretum. The area was built by the local people and is maintained by the locals as well. To celebrate the grand opening, they wanted some artistic photographs of the area. For me, this was quite a challenge, as I don't normally take landscapes, but I really wanted to try something new. The task really made me question my skills as a photographer. It made me look at outdoor lighting differently and how to use the area around me to my advantage. Seeing my work published in the local magazine and news was really rewarding, and it really gave me a lot more confidence when hearing such great feedback from the company as well. I think this experience has also taught me that even though I may know the company I'm working for, I still need to be professional as well throughout the whole experience, whether it's via email or face to face. In conclusion, I think the whole experience has taught me a lot about getting myself out there, and even though I may have got a lot of rejection emails back, I shouldn't let it knock my confidence. I also discovered through this whole experience that teaching is something that I'm really interested in, but completely different to what I expected it to be. And I feel I would need a lot more work experience before I considered applying for any teaching work.